Hey there, and welcome to AI for Creative Marketing. I'm Phil Ebener, and we're thrilled to have you in this course. Your lead instructor is Anton, an AI expert and creative marketing strategist who runs his own successful agency. And in this course, he'll walk you through exactly how to harness the newest AI tools to amplify your marketing without needing to be a tech genius. You'll learn how to use AI platforms like ChatGPT, Claude, and Perplexity to brainstorm, write, and design content, build full marketing campaigns from visuals to video to voice using tools like Runway, Gamma, Canva, 11 Labs, and more, and how to customize your brand kit, automate tasks, and create short-form ads and more that connect with your followers. This isn't theory. It's practical, real-world training designed to make your next marketing campaign smarter, faster, and more creative than ever. By the end of this course, you'll walk away with your own AI-powered campaign from concept to copy, visuals, video, and voice. We're excited to have you here, so I'll pass it over to Anton to get started. See you in the next lesson.
Artificial intelligence revolutionizes marketing by integrating isolated campaigns into a cohesive adaptive system. It accelerates the conversion of insights into actionable outcomes, ensuring speed, consistency, and financial discipline. This transformation enables marketers to respond dynamically to market changes, optimizing strategies and enhancing customer engagement effectively. Modern marketing operates as a dynamic system, integrating raw signals from customers and markets into structured insights. Artificial intelligence enhances this by converting unstructured data into actionable themes, crafting on-brand creative assets, and adapting messages to individual contexts. It reveals where creative efforts align with business outcomes, ensuring strategic coherence and value creation. AI-enhanced briefs redefine marketing strategies by precisely identifying audience specifics, focusing on behavioral and psychographic traits. They articulate customer problems in their own language, craft a clear brand promise, and anchor it with credible proof. This approach specifies a single next action, transforming briefs into dynamic guides that streamline creative processes and ensure strategic alignment. Artificial intelligence synthesizes competitor intelligence by analyzing claims, pricing, and customer reviews. It identifies overused narratives, proof gaps, and unique differentiation opportunities. This enables precise messaging, focusing on defensible advantages, enhancing pricing power, win rates, and funnel efficiency before any spending. Accelerated creative development leverages AI to swiftly transition from mood boards to actionable creative directions. It enables strategic video production by scripting ads tailored to platform-specific attention spans. Sonic brand identity is crafted through versatile audio assets, while bullet points evolve into compelling copy that aligns with brand voice, enhancing engagement and driving action. AI-driven personalization tailors content by aligning messaging with visitor industry and role, adapting to browsing patterns, and optimizing for journey stages. This approach ensures relevant experiences using clear messaging matrices to maintain tone and fairness, avoiding intrusiveness while enhancing engagement and conversion. Transform media planning into a controllable system using artificial intelligence. Simulate budget performance across channels, recommend creative refresh cadences, and propose operating rhythms. Predictive budget allocation simulates spend based on historical lift and early saturation signals. Real-time optimization shifts budgets toward high-traction units, preserving experimental allocations. This approach reduces waste and increases forecast accuracy. Conversational AI enhances customer experience by providing instant answers and effective intent routing, escalating to humans when needed. AI tools improve agent efficiency by summarizing tickets and suggesting replies. Customer inquiries inform marketing content, creating a feedback loop that enhances help centers and campaigns, ensuring relevance and clarity. Customer acquisition cost, CAC, is calculated by dividing total acquisition spent by new customers acquired. Payback period, PP, is the acquisition cost divided by gross profit per customer per month. Customer lifetime value, LTV, is average revenue per user times gross margin divided by monthly churn. Define clear signals for each asset's purpose and compare outcomes to hypotheses for future learning. Governance and ethics are crucial in professional craft. Likeness rights and disclosure are non-negotiable. Data security demands sensitive data remain in governed environments, avoiding unauthorized training. Brand consistency requires adherence to style guides, ensuring drafts align with brand identity. Auditability involves maintaining version history and recording key decisions for transparent workflows. Launch Week's AI-powered cycle begins with a customer language brief and a specific promise. Rapid creative development follows, exploring visual directions and scripting ads. Intelligent media planning uses cost guardrails. Personalized experiences deploy content variations. Finally, learning and optimization review results, updating templates for future cycles, enhancing campaign quality and performance over time. AI enhances human creativity by focusing efforts where they matter most. With strategy encoded in briefs, tools generating on-brand drafts, and personalization guided by principles, marketing becomes a flywheel. Each cycle driven by AI becomes easier and more valuable, transforming intent into impactful outcomes while amplifying creativity and judgment.
In this video, I will tell you how to use one of the most prominent features of Claude Pro. It's projects. Projects give you possibility to teach Claude about your user case, how you can use it, create your own knowledge bases, etc. It's really amazing. I love projects, and if you have already used them, you can find your projects here. For example, here I have my digital marketing strategy helper, content educator blog, etc. All of them are pretty amazing. So let's go through and see how can work in different cases. You need to go in the left menu of Claude. Here you have the projects. And the basic setup is to create a new project. You can name it. For example, you can type in digital marketing strategy helper. You can get the basic instruction. And after that, click create project. I already have one, and I will show you my favorite one. It's digital marketing strategy helper. As I have a lot of tasks working with digital marketers, I always add additional details that they need. And for example, here I have detailed instructions what I need to do. Here I have example that if I will drop URL, it will help me with the mission statement, unique selling proposition, competitor research, building user personas created on this content plan, media plan, etc. All these instructions are here in this big prompt. And on the other side, I can add a knowledge base. For example, I can drop here some files. For example, I have a presentation with strategy that I've already crafted, and I can edit here or add some text content or share something from GitHub or Google Drive, and it will work much better, depends on what I'm using on. So what is the next step? After you've set up your project, you can start using it. For example, in my case, I can just drop a website I want to analyze and build for it digital marketing strategy. And here the magic begins. Based on your prompt and on your knowledge base, it starts doing what you ask. So for example, here we have the company mission statement, and it's already got it here. Unique selling proposition, and it's also pretty useful. Competitor research based on public data from SimilarWeb, from SEMrush, Ahrefs, etc. It get the competitors of Amazon, Amazon.com, Walmart, eBay, Target, Best Buy, AliExpress, etc. The next stage, it helps us with the right KPIs and understanding of macro and micro conversions. After that, it's guided us through their target audience personas. Here we have different audience, the tech-savvy team, busy mom Melissa, value-conscious Victor, all in one place. So we have all of them all together. Content plan for March. Here we have pretty detailed content plan with target persona, formats, platforms, goals. And the next stage is the example of post. Here we have the example of post, image description, and based on our expectations, we have the detailed media plan that we can use in our further approach. And what is usually pretty bad with ChatGPT, with the same task I use, for example, my GPT, with the same goal, it's not so good with math. If Claude is really tech-savvy and the mathematician guy, ChatGPT is more humanitarian. So here we have pretty good calculations. And if we will try to add everything in this table, we will get our total budget 5K, which is not always works in ChatGPT, unfortunately. If you need to share this data with someone, you can share it. You can add additional details, and it will work in one place, and it's really amazing that you have it here. If you need to rename it, delete it, add additional materials, add something to the database, you can always come back and change everything you need. So this is where you definitely have the great approach. You have the possibility to share everything you need, and I really love Claude projects because they'll make my life much more easier, much more faster, and I hope they will change your experience of using AI, because when you start educating AI, when you start teaching, giving details, etc., AI game changes everything. And I'm happy that Claude had this feature, and right now you can start using it. Please share in the Q&A section any questions if you have, your experience of using Claude projects, and I will see you in the next video.
AI-driven marketing transforms campaigns into a dynamic system, converting data into insights, insights into actions, and actions into continuous learning. This approach creates a measurable engine, enhancing quality, speed, and financial performance with each cycle. It ensures marketing strategies are adaptive and responsive to evolving market conditions. Modern organizations must reframe strategy as a living loop, collect continuous signals from customer interactions, product usage, and market trends. Artificial intelligence's role is to compress these data into coherent insights, forming a strategic narrative. This narrative should be segmented clearly, ensuring a robust strategic framework that adapts and evolves with new information. Replace vague promises with measurable outcomes. Clearly distinguish your value from competitors. Provide evidence-backed statements for testing. This approach validates claims, reducing risk and enhancing strategic clarity. Effective briefs precisely identify audiences, articulate problems using their language, and offer a focused value proposition. They provide credible evidence supporting the promise and specify a clear next step. Coupled with style guidance, AI can generate initial drafts that align with brand messaging and identity. Designing an experimentation operating system involves crafting clear hypotheses and primary signals for each creative asset. Short videos focus on attention capture and completion rates, display units on click-throughs and qualified traffic, landing pages on demo requests and pipeline assistance, and nurture emails on replies and lifecycle progression. Leverage AI to transform briefs into diverse creative directions, enhancing judgment. In visual development, focus on composition, palette, and setting, refining for media plans. For video creation, script around a core idea, layering narration and sound for clarity. Copywriting demands specificity, using explicit outcomes and credible proof to substantiate claims. In the awareness stage, align content with the audience's language to resonate with their pain points. During the consideration stage, present alternatives and address objections effectively. Finally, in the decision stage, offer concrete proof of outcomes and outline clear next steps to guide the audience towards a decision. Utilize historical live data to simulate channel performance and determine optimal budget allocation. Establish performance guardrails by setting limits on acquisition cost, frequency, and audience fatigue. Refresh creative content based on performance decay, not arbitrary timelines. Allocate an experimental budget to test new channels and message families, ensuring continuous innovation and adaptation. Transform measurement into executive language by focusing on key financial ratios. Customer acquisition cost (CAC) is calculated by dividing total acquisition spend by new customers. Payback period (PPP) is acquisition cost divided by gross profit per customer monthly. Customer lifetime value (CLV) combines average revenue, gross margin, and churn. Use artificial intelligence to analyze price, conversion, and retention impacts. Governance is a strategic pillar, not an afterthought. It ensures trust and prevents costly crises. Establish rules for likeness rights and disclosure. Secure data with permissioning and audit trails. Encode brand standards into templates for consistency. Maintain version history for accountability and performance analysis.
Hey guys, welcome to my Udemy interface breakdown. In this video, I will be showing you how to navigate through Udemy's interface, leave a review, use the Q&A section, and more. Navigate to the My Learning page and choose a course you want to watch right now. On the right side menu, you will be able to see the course section list. Within each section, there are additional materials that you can download, such as useful links, videos, checklists that will be relevant to the lesson. Now let's move to the Q&A section. It's normal that you will have questions about the lecture. My goal is to always provide the best support possible to all my students. By going to the Q&A section, you can find answers to some of the common problems that students are facing or ask your question. Right after a few first lessons, Udemy will ask for a review. We understand that it is just a start of the course. However, if you want to share your opinion on the course, you can do it here. You can also leave a review or edit the previous one right after you completed the course. Your feedback is really important to me, and I look forward to hearing it. Not to miss any new content or important information, please make sure that all the announcements are on for you here. Lastly, you can adjust playback speed and captions. Playback speed determines how fast the course you are watching will play. If you have limited time or you prefer learning at a faster rate, adjusting playback speed is useful. Click on the playback rate button, and accordingly, you will be able to adjust the playback speed of your course video. Captions can be used to better understand the speaker. To turn captions on, simply click on this icon at the bottom of the video. Okay guys, now you know how to use Udemy's interface. If you have any further questions, please write to me in the Q&A that we discussed in this video previously.
In this video, I will explain you how to get the most benefits from Udemy AI features. Udemy is leveraging AI a lot, and right now it's positioning as AI-powered educational platform. The two main features from AI that you can use to make your educational process more effective are AI Assistant and Role Play. I will start from AI Assistant. You can find it in the right menu, so you have all your course content, and here you have AI Assistant. Here you can chat with this AI assistant and ask any questions you have about the content. For example, what is my GPT, or what is AI agent, or you can ask to explain to GPT to you as you was a child. So all answers are pretty fast and straightforward. You can put here any messages, so you can say that you like these results or you don't like these results, and it's pretty easy to leverage in your further activities. What is important during this implementation? You can easily add additional questions if it's needed. You can clarify what is going on, etc. You can find AI Assistant not just in the right menu, you can use it during the Q&As. For example, if you have any questions, for example, you want to learn more about AI agents, you can, on the one hand, wait while I answer your question, and I'm here to help you, so I'm happy to answer all your questions to assist you during the learning. But on the other hand, you can just click get an instant answer, and most of people are not happy to wait. So if you have the possibility to ask the question to AI Assistant, you here have the possibility to get the answer faster. So what is AI agent, how it works, etc. And this gives you possibility to implement it further in your approach much more easier and much more faster. You can test any stuff. You can ask, for example, what is actual version of ChatGPT. And it will give you the answer based on the data of the course and additional AI. So it's going to the data, the current version of ChatGPT is GPT-4. You can ask to give some specifications about the model. It will give you the specifications about the model, etc. So as you see, it's pretty straightforward. It helps you to communicate easier, faster. It's your personal AI curator based on the content you have. You can chat with it, you can ask questions, you can ask for support, and definitely I'm here to help you. But AI Assistant will be really fast. It can work even in time zones where I'm not available at the moment. And this is really amazing feature to make your educational process more smoothly. Another big feature that I want to share with you is roleplay. On the courses that are with roleplay, you can see the roleplay page on the page, but also in the course curriculum, you can see where the roleplay based. Most of my courses have at least one roleplay. Usually it's or HR manager, interviewer that helps you to build a career with the knowledge that you have. And for example, if you will start to plan with this roleplay in this course, it's your AI ambitious setting goals with a fellow marketer. So in this course is about ChatGPT for marketers, and definitely to help you to set up the realistic goals about your AI adventure, your AI approach. It's a good way how to use a role play. How to implement role play? First of all, you are going here, and here you need to read the goals. You are reading the goals. You have the possibility to introduce yourself, share the challenges with AI, discuss your learning goals for this course, and set a personal intention for what success looks like at the end of the course. You see how I've already interacted with it. I've completed the first goal, the second goal, but not completed the third and the fourth goal. So you have the possibility to double check the incompleted goals. You see what is going on with the third goals, what are the strengths, what the areas, what the actionable steps, and you can double check everything what is read before you will retry this role play one more time. And after you see that yes, it works, you can start the role play or retry it. Here you have your scenario. What do you need to show? You've joined as online networking group for digital marketing, learning how to use AI tools. And we have Jordan Malik. Jordan is practical, friendly, and ambitious. He's worked in small campaigns, and he will help you to leverage your AI approach. Sometimes you will see a lot of definition. Sometimes it can be faster. And see here, you see the time that you have for your communication. Usually it's from 5 to 10 minutes. It's a quick talk. So you can talk to Jordan, explain your goals, what is going on, etc. If you don't like roleplay, you can skip it, but most of my students really love them. They leave the positive feedback, etc. So the next stage is to start roleplay. Here's Jordan, he's connecting, you are talking with him, you see how all your goals are moving from 0 to hero, and this is what you need to do. My recommendation, please check both AI Assistant and roleplay. It will help you to make your education much more effective. You will leverage AI for your educational process, will be more faster, effective, and get you better results. And I'm here to assist you. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask it to me. I won't be so fast as AI Assistant, but definitely I will help you and answer all your questions. So see you in the next video. If Udemy will ask a review at this moment, feel free to share the review about the course. We ask about honest review because the reviews are something like a rocket funnel, which helps our courses to be more popular among our students. See you in the next lecture. Hey there, in this video we will talk about the main platforms that are game-changing the search world. Definitely ChatGPT is the main of them, and depends on what way are you searching information in ChatGPT, you will get definitely different results. Most of people are still using the free version of ChatGPT, and very often it's giving you data just from its own database, it's not going online. What is really crucial on the ChatGPT data, it's not searching in Google, its search is based on the Bing information. So when you are getting the data from the free version of ChatGPT, usually it's internal ChatGPT data, which can be not accurate, it can be outdated, like half a year, 1 year, etc. If you are a paid ChatGPT user, it also depends on the way from which models you are getting it. ChatGPT and O3, which is like more long working reasoning model, can give you different links and different results. So another way how you can search in ChatGPT, you can make it search directly. So you are going to the search the web, and it will search the information inside the Bing data it has, and you can ask it to conduct the deep research, and from the deep research you can get a lot of valuable insights about what is going on exactly in your topic. And in both cases, in search and deep research, you will have a lot of links that can help you to understand what is going on in your request. Let's test a few different requests to the ChatGPT AI overviews, Perplexity to see the difference. For example, I'm searching ourselves on the domestic market. In Ukraine, we are the biggest, the oldest, and the most established digital marketing academy. And the question what I'm searching on, what is the best place to learn digital marketing in Ukraine? In this case, I have both the answer, and this is the first stage where I understand why this is really the best place, because it's practical, career-ready digital marketing education, all social proof, and here we have the link. The main idea when you are going in the generative engine optimization, some results can be without links, and in this case you will get just brand awareness, but you won't get traffic. And this is very bad sign, because people can go back to search and find your website, but with these links they can just click directly and go and buy a course from you. Of course, you will get other rankings and other results. For example, we are on the first place, but we have Google Digital Garage, Coursera, Projector Institute, and other places where you can learn digital marketing in Ukraine on these places. Why it works like this? Because on the Web Promo Experts website, it's like 12 years old, and we've done a lot of SEO efforts. It has close to 1 million annual traffic from Google, a lot of valuable backlinks from the most trustable, authoritative websites on the local market, and this makes it stay on the first position. If we talk about some global approach, for example, we are searching for the best courses to learn TikTok marketing on Udemy, it usually takes and categorize the data, how it's structured on the platform. If I will not ask Udemy, it will try to find other courses, for example, on Coursera, on LinkedIn Learning, on Future Learn, and it will be the next stage. But if we are coming back, definitely it's not so crucial for us to understand the ranking principles, because it will just take the category on Udemy. It took the categories, and our course is number 3 in the category, so it put it number 3. No magic, no any approach. It just has the link to the course, all material that were taken to update it, check the category. We are number 3 in the category, and it's recommended the course because it has 4.6 star ratings, 665 ratings from different people, all the data about the course, so we can go and double check it. So as you see, in the most cases, ChatGPT is giving us links to the resources, so we have the possibility to go to the citations and double check this data, or we can switch to the more general data where we have the understanding why these courses are here. For example, in the case of the TikTok courses, it's used not just Udemy data, it's took data, for example, for Reddit. And we've mentioned that Reddit is really crucial in a lot of AI rankings. It's took data from the Influencer Marketing Hub, Class Central, etc. So there are some sources that it's already taken. If you talk about the Google search, it's sometimes not so straightforward. On the one hand, we have exact answer in the results. For example, when we are asking how many students Udemy has, it's answered us that 75 million registered learners and over 260 courses. Here we have the link, so definitely in all AI overviews in Google, you have the links, and it gives you sources. So here you see the link from Udemy, about Udemy at the main source, a few Class Central links where we have like top Udemy courses of all times, courses and enrollments data, etc. All this information here. And if we are going to the AI overviews on the TikTok courses, it's also like pretty straightforward. We ask what are the best courses to learn TikTok marketing on Udemy, and Google took like top 3 courses from the category. We are on the 3rd place. It recommended us on the 3rd place. So in some cases it's more easier, in some cases it's more trickier. Perplexity is more difficult engine to collaborate with. For example, you see that our TikTok course was in the recommendation in the all 2 previous engines. It was in ChatGPT, it was in Google AI reviews. In the, if we are searching for the best TikTok courses on Udemy, in Perplexity, we will not find our course, and it makes me upset on the one hand. But on the other hand, we have all the links, so we can double check from which sources the data was grabbed. We can better understand why this ranking works. For example, the influencer marketing hub with the 7 must-take TikTok courses to amplify your marketing and influence. So we have the source which influence on the answer on perplexity. We can go to this source. We can double check what sources are here. We can try to outreach the guys that our course is also brilliant, and we will be happy to be in this toolkit. So that's where we will need to work with our outreach approach to get better results here. And of course, if we are talking about digital marketing in Ukraine information, if ChatGPT was more smarter and it was searching both Ukrainian links, Ukrainian data, this one took just the global approach, and we can find our website here. You see that different platforms works definitely different, and ChatGPT gives you a lot of ways how the information can be structured, and we will dive deep in our furthest videos how to make your website ranking in the results of ChatGPT, AI overviews, perplexity, and try to get the better results for you if it's needed. So if you have any questions, add them in the Q&A session, and I will see you in the next video.
Hi, my dear students. In this video, we'll explore how to create engaging social media creatives using the Gamma app. We'll start from the main dashboard. As usual, click on Create New and choose Generate from One-Line Prompt. This time, we'll select Social, which allows us to create various social media creatives tailored to our needs. Gamma offers flexibility in choosing the style of the cards: portrait, square, or story. Portrait works best for Instagram posts and LinkedIn carousels, square for Instagram and social posts, and story for Instagram stories or TikTok reels. You can also select the number of cards you want to create and pick the language. For this example, we'll choose the portrait style, create 5 cards, and write a prompt like list of top 10 healthy recipes. After entering the prompt, click on Generate Outline. Gamma quickly generates an outline for your social media creative. In this case, it provides an introductory slide, sections for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and a summary card. As always, we can pick a theme for our design. We'll choose a custom theme we previously created. Just click View More, select Custom, and pick the desired theme. Next, we choose the amount of text. We'll go with medium. We'll also stick with AI-generated images and the model Gamma provides. Then, click Generate, and Gamma works its magic. What's fantastic about Gamma is that you can have your social media post ready in minutes without much effort. It uses the fonts you've selected and generates a visually appealing, professional-looking design. It genuinely looks like you've spent hours designing it, even though it took just a few clicks. As you can see, the final result includes great-looking images of food, a realistic background, and a well-structured layout. If needed, you can adjust the cards, add more, change the theme, or even upload videos. The right sidebar gives you the flexibility to modify your design further. When your design is ready, you can easily share it via a link, export it as a PDF or PNG, or post it directly to LinkedIn, a new and super handy feature. That's it. Play around with Gamma yourself. It's a powerful tool for creating polished social media content effortlessly. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll see you in the next lesson. Hi, my dear students. In this lesson, we'll explore how to create AI-generated images using the Gamma app. In previous lessons, we've covered creating presentations, websites, and social media creatives. Now, let's dive into generating AI images to enhance your projects further. From the main dashboard, look at the left sidebar menu and click on AI Images. Here, you'll find all the AI images you've previously created in your presentations, social media creatives, and websites. Each image displays the prompt used to generate it, and you can download them for further use. To create a new AI image, click on Generate a new image with AI and type your prompt. You can even ask ChatGPT to help you write a prompt if you're unsure. For this example, let's use the prompt, a group of diverse professionals collaborating, representing teamwork and innovation. Next, select the style, whether it's photography, analog film, or artistic styles. We'll choose photography for a realistic look. Then, pick the aspect ratio, square, portrait, or landscape. We'll go with landscape for this example. Now let's select the model to generate the image. Gamma has basic, advanced, and premium models. Basic models offer simpler results. Advanced models provide better quality, and premium models deliver the most realistic outcomes. We'll use the Ideogram 2 premium model for the best results. Click Generate and give Gamma a few seconds to create your image. It will generate 3 options to choose from, each looking professional and realistic while maintaining that AI-generated aesthetic. Let's try another prompt: abstract interpretation of human connection, using the pixel art style and a square aspect ratio. We use the same model and click Generate again. Gamma creates 3 visually striking abstract images that are great for creative projects. Feel free to experiment with different styles, prompts, and models to get the look you want. You can download these images and use them in your presentations, social media posts, or any other projects. Play around with the Gamma app, explore its creative potential, and let me know what you think in the Q&A section. I'll see you in the next lesson.
Hi guys, in this video we will talk about how you can use Claude for creating images. Honestly, Claude is not the best tool in the image generation. The main competitors like ChatGPT or Gemini or Grok has pretty powerful image generation tools. But in some cases, when you need to create some fast image, or you need some icon, or you need the basic graph, Claude can be okay. So when you go to Claude and ask to draw something, definitely it will be a bad experience. So we can ask Claude to draw a cat, and we will get some CVG results. So it's drawing it with icons, with pixels. So as you understand, the result won't be really a good one. But at the same time, if we talk about this cat, you definitely want to go to post it in Instagram, want to try to animate it and share it in TikTok, etc. Another case is that it's pretty good in visualization of all mathematical stuff. So when you need some mathematician graph, for example, of some function, it can be like this one, classical parabola, you will get it pretty fast without any doubt. So it will be edited, created. You have here the final result just in few clicks, and yes, you have a graph visualized, you can play with it, you can publish it, copy, etc. So if we talk about some mathematician stuff like graphs, visualizations, you can ask to build rectangle and circle it around one of the axes, so it can be pretty good for all side on the math. But if we talk about the basic visualization, it definitely not so good. How we can use Claude for make our life easier? For example, we can ask create detailed prompt for Midjourney, for example. Prompt for Midjourney for cat realistic photo. So, as I mentioned previously, you don't need to talk with machines. You can ask one machine to talk with another machine. And here we have pretty detailed prompt with details like shot with Canon camera, what is the quality, what it need be the size, etc., etc., etc. And we need just to take this prompt, copy paste it, and implement it further in our next activity. So as you see, it's really amazing. And of course, if you will ask Claude to draw this cat here, it won't be so good. So we can ask the next stage. So we can just ask to draw this cat with this characteristic. We will see how the Maine Coon cat with amber eyes look in Claude. Definitely, if you want to use Claude for any visualizations, graphs, etc., is okay. If you want to use Claude for creating prompts for other image AI generation tools like Midjourney, Leonardo, OpenArt, etc., it's also okay. But honestly, I don't like this photo. Honestly, I will not post it anywhere. It's not the cat, it's some flying sausage without legs. So it's definitely better than the first one, but I will not implement it further and start posting anywhere. So guys, please use it, and I will see In this video, we will talk a little bit how Microsoft Copilot can help you with your image generation. In the previous videos, we talked a lot about the way how you can implement this. For example, you can go through different challenges. For example, you need pictures for your social media content, for your emails, website, etc. And definitely Microsoft Copilot can do it pretty easy. The best idea that it's won't be your perfect image generator. There are Midjourney, OpenArt, other solutions that gives much higher quality of the images. But for some basic things, Microsoft Copilot can help you with image content also. So we can go here, and depends what we want to do. We can ask to draw. We can ask Microsoft Copilot to draw a kitten, for example, and see what kitten you will get. And it will think a little bit. In the free version, you won't have so much generations. As I remember, it's like 10 generations per day, but you will get some kitten. It's definitely everyone who is in topic will say that, yes, it's AI generated, but what you can do, you can make a style here. So you can ask to draw a kitten from Lego, for example. Kitten from Lego. And so it will be stylized for the way you want to do it. So it can give you some additional stuff. After a few minutes, you will get this kitten from Lego. It's definitely not bad. It can be used. You can stylize it in different ways. You can ask to draw a kitten from Lego, to draw a kitten in anime style or in Van Gogh style. And you would get your stylization of the picture. More practical results of this drawing quest is to get some content for your social media. So you can take the posts that we already generated. You can get some ideas that we have already had, like emails, newsletters, etc., and ask Microsoft Copilot to give you a picture for this content. It won't be idealistic, but honestly, if Lego kitten is so, this kitten is too AI generated. Van Gogh kitten, I definitely like it, and even maybe we'll use this for some posts if I will have my Facebook page about cats, and this is what we can definitely use. So what I highly recommend you to do is to try this content creation possibility to do something amazing with Microsoft Copilot for your content generation, but with images. Try share your questions in the Q&A session, and I will see you in the next lecture. In this video, we will talk about generating images with ChatGPT. A few months ago, it was not so good, and the previous model, DALL-E, was not ideal in the image generation. After the few updates, ChatGPT 4o is really amazing in generating images. So if you want to create something, for example, I want to create a photo of cute baby sloths, I can just go through this. I need just to go to the tools, decide to create an image, and start generating. From our previous meetings, you definitely remember that the cute baby sloth is not the ideal prompt. And my high recommendation is to go to one of the my GPTs and, for example, for photo real prompt enhancer, and before we will start creating this baby sloth, enhance the prompt. Definitely, the more details you will get, the more cute baby sloths we will get. But in the long-term approach, you can ask ChatGPT to give you additional questions, and ChatGPT will ask questions about what type of baby sloths do you want to get, in what area, etc., etc., etc. So here we see how this really cute baby sloth is watching in your eyes, and this picture was created just in few seconds. Definitely ChatGPT is pretty good for some creatives generation. It works with tests, not bad. And if you will go to Sora, in Sora you can create both images and videos. So that's what gives a really high possibility for everyone who wants to create visuals for video, images, etc. All your creatives that you've already created, you can find in the additional library, and you can see how it works. So, for example, celebrating 900,000 students on Udemy, this guy is telling that this is amazing date, and you see how this photo is looks like. So 900,000 students on Udemy. In the previous model, it was pretty unpredictable. For example, you can get 7 fingers, or the writing was not so good at all. But right now it's much more easier and much more faster. My recommendations before you will start any image generation in ChatGPT, understand definitely what do you want to get. Remember the garbage in, garbage out principle. So if you will try to create something like very generic, you will get a very generic result. So if you will give more details in prompts or use any enhancers, you will go to the external enhancers or create prompt enhancer in your GPT, you can grab as more details as possible. Definitely, you can create a lot of astonishing videos, graphics, infographics, photos for your content, something really photorealistic, etc. So your main long-term goal is to start using ChatGPT for your image generation, test it, see what works well, what works not so good, try to adjust it, try to experiment, and get the amazing result in your future activities. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the Q&A session, and I will see you in the next video.
Key AI technologies in market prediction enhance forecasting by improving accuracy, quantifying uncertainty, and revealing causal drivers. These systems leverage machine learning algorithms, natural language processing, and data analytics to accelerate scenario planning, transforming raw data into actionable insights for strategic decision-making. The three-layer architecture in market prediction systems transforms raw data into actionable decisions. Signals include transactions, prices, and qualitative text. Models convert these signals into forecasts using advanced architectures. Decisions operationalize these outputs, guiding pricing, inventory, and staffing with risk thresholds. This integration turns predictions into strategic levers for margin and growth. Time series learning forms the backbone of market prediction. Classical methods like exponential smoothing and ARIMA provide robust baselines. Tree-based models such as gradient-boosted trees excel with event-driven features. For complex environments, neural architectures like long short-term memory networks, temporal convolutional neural networks, and sequence-to-sequence transformers capture intricate temporal patterns and dependencies, enhancing predictive accuracy. Graph neural networks, GNNs, transform market analysis by modeling interdependencies across products, stores, and accounts. They capture how shocks like stockouts or promotions propagate, enhancing local forecasts and revealing systemic vulnerabilities. By mapping business domains as graphs and learning embeddings, GNNs enable multi-node forecasting, offering insights that traditional univariate methods overlook. Probabilistic forecasting enhances decision-making by quantifying uncertainty. Quantile regression models target percentiles for robust interval estimates. Distributional forests predict entire probability distributions, while deep probabilistic models use neural networks to capture complex uncertainties. Conformal prediction offers distribution-free intervals with theoretical coverage guarantees, ensuring reliable forecasts amidst data volatility and model limitations. Causal inference is crucial for marketing, identifying which actions drive outcomes. Uplift modeling estimates treatment effects, revealing responsive customer segments. Difference in differences isolates impacts by comparing treated and control groups over time. Synthetic controls create artificial counterfactuals for causal effect estimation. Double machine learning merges flexible predictors with rigorous causal estimation for unbiased treatment effects. Nowcasting leverages high-frequency signals like credit card transactions, search trends, and web traffic to estimate current market conditions. This real-time insight allows for agile decision-making, enabling businesses to adjust strategies swiftly. By maintaining real-time aggregates, nowcasting ensures timely alerts on market shifts, supporting continuous adaptation and minimizing risks between formal forecasting cycles. Contextual bandits excel in scenarios with large action spaces and immediate feedback, like creative rotation and bid strategies. They balance exploration and performance. Reinforcement learning suits sequential decisions, such as dynamic pricing and inventory control, focusing on long-term rewards. With simulators and oversight, these methods ensure continuous improvement without risky one-shot strategies. Modern feature engineering combines domain expertise with automated discovery to enhance model performance. Traditional methods include calendar effects, holiday proximity, and weather deltas. Representation learning uses embeddings to capture patterns, while multimodal fusion integrates text, images, and tabular data. The goal is to maintain predictive stability and document feature provenance for diagnosing performance shifts. Rigorous evaluation and backtesting are crucial for model reliability. Time-aware validation, like rolling origin cross-validation, simulates real-world deployment, identifying stability and failure modes. Business-aligned metrics such as mean absolute error (MAE), root mean square error (RMSE), and symmetric mean absolute percentage error (SMAP) ensure accuracy and comparability. Decision-centric evaluation focuses on economic outcomes, while failure mode analysis enhances system robustness under unexpected conditions. Intelligent automation and governance frameworks are crucial for scaling predictive systems. Automated machine learning integration automates model selection and hyperparameter tuning, while feature store automation keeps data pipelines updated. Scheduled retraining adapts models to changing conditions. Machine learning operations infrastructure, including model registries and monitoring, ensures safe deployment and early drift detection, forming a robust system for moving prototypes into production. Scenario engines integrate business drivers and external variables to simulate outcomes, revealing sensitivities and risks. Narrative summaries translate complex model findings into clear insights, highlighting causes and uncertainties. Risk-adjusted recommendations guide strategic actions, while judgment enhancement supports decision-making, ensuring human insight remains central in planning. Key AI technologies in market prediction create value when integrated. Each component, from time series models to probabilistic methods, serves a unique role. This stack transforms predictions into operating advantages, reducing surprises and enhancing strategic decisions. Adaptive learning refines policies, while machine learning operations ensure safety and repeatability, fostering faster organizational learning.
Automating repetitive marketing tasks is a game changer for marketers, and Perplexity AI is uniquely positioned to help streamline these processes. First, let's consider the nature of repetitive tasks in marketing. These often include activities like researching keywords, generating content ideas, creating drafts for emails or social media posts, and analyzing market trends. While these tasks are essential, they can consume valuable time and energy that could be better spent on strategic planning and creative execution. To begin with, Perplexity AI excels at automating research-heavy tasks. Its ability to pull information from academic journals, live web pages, news outlets, and even YouTube ensures that you're getting a comprehensive overview in just seconds. Moreover, its contextual understanding allows you to ask follow-up questions without needing to reframe your query, making the research process seamless and efficient. Second, Perplexity AI simplifies content creation by generating high-quality drafts tailored to your needs. Whether you're crafting blog posts, email campaigns, or social media updates, you can provide specific prompts to guide the AI in producing content that aligns with your brand voice and objectives. Third, the platform's ability to analyze and synthesize data makes it invaluable for optimizing campaigns. You can use Perplexity AI to identify frequently asked questions related to your product or service and create content that addresses these queries directly. This not only improves customer engagement, but also enhances your website's SEO performance by aligning with search intent. Moreover, Perplexity AI's organizational features add another layer of efficiency. With tools like collections and file uploads, you can centralize your research and keep track of multiple projects simultaneously. For example, if you're running a multi-channel campaign, you can organize all relevant data such as audience insights, content drafts, and performance metrics, into easily accessible threads. This ensures that your team stays aligned and reduces the risk of miscommunication or duplicated efforts. Finally, integrating Perplexity AI into your workflow is remarkably straightforward. Whether you're using its web interface, mobile app, or Chrome extension, the tool is designed for ease of use. You can even upload documents or images for analysis, making it a versatile solution for various marketing needs. In conclusion, automation with Perplexity AI is more than just a time saver. It's a way to elevate your marketing efforts by focusing on strategy and creativity while leaving the repetitive tasks to an assistant. As we continue exploring its capabilities in this course, you'll discover even more ways to leverage this tool for smarter marketing workflows.
In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to create a video for your project. We'll begin by adding a prompt that was previously created for a project involving a cafe. After adding the prompt and description, we'll proceed to create the video. Once the video is created, you'll be able to see the final result. Let's take a look at what we've created. You'll notice that the video features a cozy cafe, as described in the prompt. Creating videos like this is incredibly easy. All you need to do is write your prompt and you'll end up with a high-quality video that you can use on Instagram or any other platform you use to promote your project. We hope that this tutorial will be useful and inspire you to create different types of videos. Before we conclude, we'd like to remind you that the process is the same for all types of videos. All you need to do is input your prompt. I hope this lesson has been useful, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Hello and welcome to this session. Today we're diving into branding and style customization for your videos using Troupier. I've prepared a video previously for a beginner tutorial and together we'll be editing it now. As I mentioned, just click the edit button to open the editing interface. Here you'll find your script, which you'll need to review carefully. It's important to catch any misspellings or errors, as these can impact the quality of your video. For instance, if you notice Troupier is misspelled, you can fix it. Once you make those corrections, keep the changes and refresh the voiceover with these updates. If you click on AI voice, you'll see your voice is already uploaded, but you have the option to select other voices as well. You can also create and update a custom voice. Regarding music, you can add background music here. While it's not a usual practice, I'll demonstrate how you can add different sounds, listen to them, and choose what fits your video. You can adjust the music volume if needed, but for now, we'll keep it as is. In terms of visuals, we generally use our custom slides, but Troupier offers various backgrounds to enhance the professionalism of your recordings. Since we have a template, we'll stick with it. However, if you want to customize, you can upload a new image by clicking Upload New Image and selecting the desired file. So you have two paths here. We've selected our preferred option with a logo, which we use consistently now. You can add or remove shadows around the corners or adjust the padding as needed. Intro and outro slides can be added here as well. By toggling them on, you have the ability to add text, remove it, or alter the font size. Choosing a specific background allows the video's name to be visible. I'll skip that for now. As for zoom effects, they're a constant in our videos, applied consistently to enhance focus. Whenever you click on an element, it will zoom in for a closer look. You can also add an AI avatar, which we'll explore in another video, but it's available if needed. For visuals, you have options beyond what's provided, such as using your brand kit. On our homepage, brand kits are accessible. Here you can create, update, delete, and listen to your custom voices. To update a voice, upload a file with a voice, record audio, or choose from previous uploads. Don't forget, you can remove background noise by toggling the option on while updating your voice. For instance, updating can be done using one of your videos. Regarding custom background images, as mentioned, you can upload any image you desire. This is great if you have brand kits or corporate colors you want to incorporate, ensuring your videos maintain a consistent look. Circling back to our video, here's how it looks. Subtitles can also be added, as I mentioned before. That's essentially the process. Once you're satisfied, click Export Video and it will render your project. I'll review the script closely before exporting. For you, remember to click Export when you're ready and your video will be good to go. Should you have any questions, feel free to ask in the Q&A section. See you in the next lesson.
In this lecture, we're going to set up your brand kit in Canva Pro. This is where you'll store your brand's colors, fonts, logos, and other design assets, all in one place. Having a brand kit means you won't need to choose fonts or paste in your logo every single time. Everything will be ready to use consistently across every design. Canva lets you upload multiple versions of your logo. For example, a colored version, a black one, a white one, or even icon only. Once uploaded, these logos can be inserted into any project directly from the Logos tab in the Canva editor. Next, you can add your brand colors. You can create one or several color palettes. This is useful if you manage multiple brands or have a seasonal campaign. Try to choose 2 main colors and 1 accent. Canva also helps you generate palettes from images, which you can explore later. Now, fonts. You can set your brand's heading, subheading, and body fonts. You can use Canva's font library or upload custom fonts if your brand uses something specific. Keep it simple. 1 or 2 fonts are usually enough to create a strong visual identity. If you create content in Teams, Canva allows you to save branded templates here as well. This keeps everything unified. As of 2025, the brand kit in Canva includes several powerful content categories, especially for pro users and teams. You can now organize and apply not only logos, color palettes, and fonts, but also brand voice, a space to define your tone, key messaging, or writing guidelines. Photos, approved imagery, stock or branded visuals for consistent use, graphics and icons, upload or save your go-to visual elements to keep everything on brand, charts, pre-styled chart styles to match your brand identity. All of these are available from the Brand Hub menu, making it easy to apply your full visual system across presentations, videos, social posts, and even documents. Let's move on.
Welcome to the lesson on using Dali for marketing and branding. Today we'll explore how to create eye-catching, natural-looking visuals for your brand's online presence using Dali. Perfect for social media, blogs, and email marketing. Let's start with a general social media post. For a more natural, engaging image, let's try a prompt like this. So we have the soft golden hour shot of a city skyline. And yes, it's pretty good one. Maybe some minor issues, but we can use it. And this creates a warm, inviting image with a human touch, ideal for conveying positivity and engagement on your social media feed. Next, let's create an illustration for a blog. To evoke a cozy, relatable vibe, let's try the next one. An open notebook with a cup of coffee, gently used a pen. So let's try this prompt and see how it looks like. It helps us to create another image. Yeah, pretty good one. So for any blog posting about inspiration, etc., it can be good. This more intimate, natural composition complements your content and enhances the reader's experience. For X, let's go seasonal. For a fall-themed post, let's try the next prompt. Let's try this one and see how it will work. Pretty good one. Honestly, I love it, so we can test it. This creates a warm, inviting scene that will resonate with your audience and connect with your brand messaging and change and transformation. For email marketing, focus on collaboration. For a team-oriented image, let's try this prompt. Don't forget this, all prompts you can find in our prompt library, and feel free to check them, share your experience to see how this works, and I will be happy to answer any of your questions in Q&A session if you will have one. Let's double check. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. This is a hallucination. If we will try to look closer, we will see that the faces are horrible. So some strange eyes, some bad noses. The faces in this case definitely bad. The best idea is to try to limit the number of people, to say that it's like 3-person, 4-person, and in this case, DALL-E will give us better result. This generation definitely not so good, and we need to rework it and change for other activities. This humanizes teamwork and trust, making it ideal for a community-focused email campaign. Finally, for a motivational post, let's try something like this. So we can go further. So let's try this one. Don't forget to double check the images, because as I've told previously, sometimes they are amazing, sometimes we have hallucinations. And this one is definitely a good one. We have a mountain with beautiful sky, beautiful lake. Yeah, this one we can take. This peaceful image evokes a sense of personal growth and tranquility, perfect for uplifting your audience. Using DALL-E, you can quickly generate creative visuals to elevate your marketing content by incorporating natural lighting, real-world textures, and environment details. Your visuals will feel more authentic and aligned with your brand voice. Try it, play with this tool, and see you in the next video. In this video, we are still talking about the Claude projects. And if we talk about this possibility, it's definitely amazing, the content creation. So if you will get the right database, if you will create detailed prompts on what type of content are you going to create, it's definitely can be amazing. For example, right now, I want to create my LinkedIn helper. And this will be the guy that will help me with my LinkedIn content. Helps with my LinkedIn content. This is basic information. I've already worked a lot to create the detailed prompt. So if you will go to the project instructions, I have here pretty detailed information, what the project need to do, what information it needs to know about me, what type of target audience, what type of content on LinkedIn it's okay for me, and so on. So these instructions, you can find it in additional materials. I can definitely use it in my activities. I usually use more intelligent mode 3.7 Claude Sonnet. It also can be possible to use Haiku, but as I mentioned previously, it will be pretty good to add in the project knowledge base additional posts for LinkedIn. What can be type of post? For example, right now we are close to 900,000 students on Udemy, and we can write the post about that we are celebrating 900K students on Udemy. Let's see how our LinkedIn helper can help with this post. And here we have the first question and post. And we will get detailization, where we can say that we are celebrating 900K students on Udemy. And here we are. So we see how it's going on. Results. Thank you to students. hashtags, additional recommendations, and so on. So all in one place, you can easily use this data for further approach. You can change it, you can edit it, but definitely it makes your content creation much more faster. So test it, and I will see you in the next video.
In this lesson, we encourage you to identify potential opportunities for your project or exercises. It could be some idea that you want to release now. You should strive to create, for instance, for your future project. If you already have a project but lack a logo or brand kit, we will show you how to find it using Canva. In Canva, you can explore numerous logo designs from light to natural to graphic designs. Once you've found a logo you like, for example, this monogram, you can select it. You can then modify the name, use other templates, and attempt to customize the template to your liking. You can alter the name and adjust the letters as you wish. Once you've done this, we'll show you how to create your brand kit. As an example, we have our logo Skills Booster. It includes our logo color and a color kit with white, green, light gray, and other shades. With this, you can use these colors and this template for the design of your landing page or various platforms like Instagram, Facebook, etc. When you have your design, your logo, your brand kit, you have the opportunity to create your own brand. We hope this lesson will help you start to create your brand kit for your project or future project. Be open and start today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
In this video, we will talk about the possibilities of creating AI video. There are a lot of really great options. I will show you a couple of tools today, but at the same time, in the next lectures, you will get a detailed intro in each tool and its possibility to create the video content with AI. Video is a rock star, so if you want to create really brilliant content for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, any other social network, video content is must-have. So, what options do you have to create your videos? One of the most popular and easy-to-use option is to create it from text. On the one hand, it sounds easy, so you are typing what do you want to get, and you get the video. The reality is not so good enough. Everyone is waiting Sora from OpenAI. Right now, the AI videos generated by Kling AI from text to video, they are pretty good. Let's go to see how it works. You are typing here the prompt. The same idea we've typed in Midjourney, we gave the possibility to create some text or a story. So it can be Lemur, which is working on the computer. Lemur is working on a laptop on the beach. And after this prompt is done, you've got video like this. Pretty cool, pretty realistic. As always, small issues with eyes. As always, some issues with logos, but it looks really realistic and you can use it. So if we talk about this first option, it can be done in Kling, it can be done in Runway. So in Runway, you also have the possibility to create videos, but the most options is image to video. So if we talk about the option to create image to video, and let's try to see how it can do. We can just drag and drop here any photo you want and try to give it slow motion. After the uploading, we can understand what settings do we want to get here, what the index of changes, and generate it. It starts generating, but I will show you what possible result we can get it in other tools, for example, in Kling. This guy looks close to me and looks pretty realistic. A lot of shadows on the face give the possibility to say that the video is realistic and the face is not destroyed. But if we will see a few pictures like this, we see that it's not realistic. Yes, the candles on the cake, they are okay, but at the same time, eyes are running. Let's come back to the runway and see what results it can give. Let's go to the main assets. Let's go to the workspace and see the results we've got. This is still creating, but if we will see the basic format, how it can look like, this is the video created with runway. My favorite sloth, chilling on the beach. Why not? This is the basic animated video, so the slow motion. This type of videos are clear. You are given a text prompt, or you are adding here some photo. Let's see how it works with this photo. Yeah, it's the main issue that the face change totally different, and you need to play with all settings to make it more accurate. But at the same time, if we talk about the next stage about creating AI avatars, and we will have a lot of detailed videos about AI avatars, with such services as like DID, you can upload your photo and make this photo talk. But the highest accuracy you will get with the video avatars or interactive avatars, and this is the possibility of such tools as HeyGen, Ally, and other toolkit. So let's see how works it in this video. I will connect here. Yeah, this is totally realistic video for 5 seconds. So as you see, it's really realistic, and we will tell you in the next videos how to create such videos. In this lesson, we talked about the basic options to create your own AI video. It can be text to video, it can be image to video, it can be usage of AI avatar from picture, from video set. And in the next lectures, we will go deep dive into how to do it personally. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.
Hello, my dear students. In this lesson, we're going to explore Canva's built-in video editor. You'll learn how to trim clips, add smooth transitions, insert background music, and create short videos that look polished without switching tools. Canva's editor isn't as advanced as Premiere Pro or Final Cut, but for short content like social media videos, tutorials, and reels, it's more than enough. Let's get started. You'll now see a blank video timeline with a standard canvas. Let's begin by uploading a video clip. Once your video is on the canvas, it's also added to the timeline at the bottom. Let's trim it down to the part we want. Next, let's add a transition between two clips. First, duplicate this clip or upload a second one. You'll see a preview of the transition before it applies. Now let's add some background music. Canva has a built-in library of royalty-free audio tracks. Once it's added, you can adjust the volume, timing, or trim the music just like a video. If your video includes speech or voiceover, it's best to lower the background music volume so it doesn't compete with your main audio. You can also add text overlays, animated elements, and stickers, just like you would in a static Canva design. Finally, once your video is ready, it's time to export. Click the Share button in the top right, then select Download and choose MP4 video. And that's it, your first video created entirely in Canva. You can now build short videos for Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, product promos, or tutorials, all using your own content
plus Canva's built-in tools.
In this video, we are diving deep in AI video generation. So, as I've already mentioned, video is a game changer, and if you want to get a really great result, start from generating video with AI. Start sharing this video in your social networks, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, get the results, get more engagement, get more followers, likes, and this is what result we're really happy to help you to get. So let's see what is going on and how you can create a video with AI with such tool as Pika. You can find it on the domain pika.art, and let's try to see how it can generate. Let's try to use any of my favorite stories. For example, let's ask to generate kitten dancing on the beach during sunset. We can do it directly. We can ask to create this stuff and enhance the prompts with ChatGPT. And if you have the image of the kitten which is already dancing, for example, you generated it with Midjourney, OpenArt, Leonardo, etc., you can drop this image here and use this option too. Let's see how it works with the first generation. So we have the video generating. This is one of the versions of the slot that I've asked to create previously. Let's see, maybe this slot was not bad. Pika creating videos more like in cartoon style, so this Floss is chilling on the beach. He's happy of everything what is happening, and this is the option how it can be done. If you want to use image from video, so you can find the picture what you want to make live. For example, we can take our baby sloths and add it here. Any stuff you want to share, like additional sound effects, additional settings about pan, teeth, rotate, zoom, etc., you can give it all these details here. And after the adding these details, you can just start this magic and see how it's going on. Let's see how the kitten is dancing on the sunset. Maybe it's not the best dancing kitten. As always, we have the issue with eyes. Sometimes it's good, and in the paid versions it's really much more better than in the free version, but it's really can be used for short videos creations like 2-3 seconds. It can be generated like this. Okay, in this video we talked about how you can create your first AI videos and do it with Pika Art. So feel free to register, use the free version and create the first videos. Share your experience, how it's going on. Ask your questions in the comments, try to post this video into your social media and get feedback from your audience. And feel free to share any ideas, any results, and any doubts that you've got during this lesson. See you in the next video. In this video, we are diving deep in AI video generation. So, as I've already mentioned, video is a game changer, and if you want to get a really great result, start from generating video with AI. Start sharing this video in your social networks, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, get the results, get more engagement, get more followers, likes, and this is what result we're really happy to help you to get. So let's see what is going on and how you can create a video with AI with such tool as Pika. You can find it on the domain pika.art, and let's try to see how it can generate. Let's try to use any of my favorite stories. For example, let's ask to generate kitten dancing on the beach during sunset. We can do it directly. We can ask to create this stuff and enhance the prompts with ChatGPT. And if you have the image of the kitten which is already dancing, for example, you generated it with Midjourney, OpenArt, Leonardo, etc., you can drop this image here and use this option too. Let's see how it works with the first generation. So we have the video generating. This is one of the versions of the slot that I've asked to create previously. Let's see, maybe this slot was not bad. Pika creating videos more like in cartoon style, so this Floss is chilling on the beach. He's happy of everything what is happening, and this is the option how it can be done. If you want to use image from video, so you can find the picture what you want to make live. For example, we can take our baby sloths and add it here. Any stuff you want to share, like additional sound effects, additional settings about pan, tilt, rotate, zoom, etc., you can give it all these details here. And after the adding these details, you can just start this magic and see how it's going on. Let's see how the kitten is dancing on the sunset. Maybe it's not the best dancing kitten, but as always we have the issue with eyes. Sometimes it's good, and in the paid versions it's really much more better than in the free version, but it's really can be used for short videos creations like 2-3 seconds. It can be generated like this. Okay, in this video we talked about how you can create your first AI videos and do it with Pika Art. So feel free to register, use the free version and create the first videos. Share your experience, how it's going on. Ask your questions in the comments. Try to post this video into your social media and get feedback from your audience. And feel free to share any ideas, any results, and any doubts that you've got during this lesson. See you in the next video. In this video, we will talk about Runway. Runway right now is one of the most brilliant AI solutions to create video. The main technology how Runway can do it, it's picture or image to video. So you can create the image in Midjourney, Leonardo, any other AI generation image tool, and after that make it live with Runway. You know my love to lemurs, sloths, and how we usually play with them in our video to create content for digital marketing purposes, social media, and with Runway we will do the same. So let's go through the basic idea how you can use the free version of Runway and how it can work. We are going to the Runway video creation file. Let's go to the dashboard. And let's try to play with the Runway options we have. Right now we have the main option is generation 2. It goes pretty fast, so you can drop an image and click it to upload. So any image we want, it can go live. So for example, if you like to make live these baby sauces, we can add it here. We can add additional text prompt here. So if we want to take the hand off and say that we don't need the hand, we can do it. Or another way, we can use the motion brush. So with the brush, we can take the elements we don't need. For example, we can take away the hand before the generation. You will decide how the picture will move, so you can go in more deep details, for example, horizontal movement, vertical movement, proximity, ambient, etc. Or you can give the AI to give it job and start creating a video for you in any case. So the basic understanding is here, so you can go here and try to test it. If you need to change the prompt, if you need to add any additional details, you can do it here. You have the pretty good camera control, so you can do horizontal pan, zoom, vertical roll, so everything you do can be done here. And if you want to go deep, there are custom presets that you also can use in this solution. So let's try to generate it. Let's see how it can work. Right now, this video is in queue, so I will not make you wait this. I will show you how some of my lemurs and sloths already were live. We can go to assets. And let's see on this lemur. In this case, I tried to make the video that the lemur is keep still, and the ocean, the palm, the wind, all this atmosphere that you are sitting with laptop and chilling on the beach, it can be done here. So this generation was done with the free version of Runway. It's Runway second generation. But if you will try the third generation of Runway, you will be really excited how it can make your videos and how the photos created this Runway can go alive. All this stuff is really brilliant. So in this home task, in this lesson, you need to create your first videos with Runway. Feel free to register in this AI tool, create your free trial account, test it, go through, try to play with image to video generation, share your experience in the Q&A session, ask any questions you have, and feel free to post this content to your social media, because as you see, this lemur looks pretty good, and you can post this stuff and get feedback from your social media audience, get first likes, shares, etc. Feel free to do it and share your experience. See you in the next video.
In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to create a video for your project. We'll begin by adding a prompt that was previously created for a project involving a cafe. After adding the prompt and description, we'll proceed to create the video. Once the video is created, you'll be able to see the final result. Let's take a look at what we've created. You'll notice that the video features a cozy cafe, as described in the prompt. Creating videos like this is incredibly easy. All you need to do is write your prompt, and you'll end up with a high-quality video that you can use on Instagram or any other platform you use to promote your project. We hope that this tutorial will be useful and inspire you to create different types of videos. Before we conclude, we'd like to remind you that the process is the same for all types of videos. All you need to do is input your prompt. I hope this lesson has been useful, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to create a video for your project. We'll begin by adding a prompt that was previously created for a project involving a cafe. After adding the prompt and description, we'll proceed to create the video. Once the video is created, you'll be able to see the final result. Let's take a look at what we've created. You'll notice that the video features a cozy cafe, as described in the prompt. Creating videos like this is incredibly easy. All you need to do is write your prompt, and you'll end up with a high-quality video that you can use on Instagram or any other platform you use to promote your project. We hope that this tutorial will be useful and inspire you to create different types of videos. Before we conclude, we'd like to remind you that the process is the same for all types of videos. All you need to do is input your prompt. I hope this lesson has been useful, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's lesson. We're diving into how 11 Labs can be a game changer for content creation. Specifically, we'll explore how to automate the process to make your life easier. One standout feature is the text-to-speech capability. Earlier, I created a script for an Instagram reel, and I'm going to paste it here for you. This is just an example about healthy food options. You can choose any voice that fits your style. We need to find a voice that aligns with our project. In the library, you'll find a variety of voices to suit your needs. In the social media tab, pick a voice you like, whether it's in Spanish, Hindi, English, or any other language. For instance, there's a youthful American male voice with a baritone or tenor and a slight millennial fry, but I'm leaning towards a young male YouTuber voice with a charismatic vibe. I believe this voice works well for a reel, so we'll use it. You can listen to how it sounds and add it to my voices. Once added, head back to text-to-speech to locate it. In the All section, you'll find Nick, the voice we've chosen. You can select any model you prefer. We'll stick with the recommended model for now. Feel free to tweak settings as you see fit, and let's hit Generate Speech.
Wait, who said healthy food has to be boring? Colorful, delicious, and good for your body. Yes, please, real food, real fuel, packed with flavor, not fake stuff. This isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle. Eat clean, feel amazing, glow naturally. Your body deserves the best. Feed it like you love it.
You've just heard the result. You might notice some pauses that need adjusting, which is where you can experiment with different text arrangements to achieve your desired sound. For this example, it's satisfactory. I'll download it for future use or share it with my community via a public link. You can share it on platforms like Facebook, X, or WhatsApp. Now, let's explore the sound effects feature, great for Reels and videos. This isn't limited to Instagram, but is also applicable to TikTok, YouTube, or any video content you're creating. Describe the sound you need. For instance, let's input typing on a phone as our sound description. Consider the timing and prompt influence. A lower setting yields more diversity, while a higher setting sticks closely to the prompt. Given the short prompt, we'll keep settings as they are and click Generate. After a brief wait, we have 4 samples to listen to. You can download these samples. This method saves time you'd otherwise spend searching through editing apps for the right sound. Specify what you need and it generates it for you. Give it a try and play around with the options. Use sounds from 11 Labs or create your own for social media. Share your feedback in the Q&A section and I'll see you in the next lesson. Hey there! Welcome to today's lesson. We're diving into perhaps the most fascinating aspect of 11 Labs, voices. Let's jump into the Voices tab. Here you'll find My Voices, Library, and Collection. In My Voices, you have access to voices you've created and some default options. You can filter these by personal, community, and default categories. You can also filter by voice type. Moving on to the library, 11 Labs offers an extensive library of voices available for you, which you can filter by various categories. These categories include narrative and story, conversational, characters and animation, and even social media. If you're looking to switch up your social media voice, find something similar to yours or go for a completely new style. Plus, you can see how popular each voice is, which can help you decide whether to go for a more or less popular option. You can filter voices by language and accent too. Back to the categories, there are options like entertainment and TV, advertisement, and informative and educational. So if you need to convey information in a more educational manner, 11 Labs voices can assist with that. Next, let's explore collections. Here you can filter by language and use case. For instance, if you're seeking a relaxing and meditative voice, you'll find some good options here. There's a brief description of each voice before you listen to it, along with additional metrics such as high quality and language. Some voices might also have a credit multiplier. Pay close attention and listen to how each voice sounds. Returning to collections, you'll find special collections like meditative voices inspired by personalities such as Deepak Chopra. You can find soothing voices that meet your requirements. Now, heading back to My Voices, let's create a new voice together. Start by clicking Add a New Voice. You have 3 options and a voice library button. The voice design option is the quickest and simplest way to craft a voice. This feature generates a voice based on the prompt you provide. If you don't have a specific voice in mind, you can randomize to find one that suits you. For example, an angry old pirate, there's a sample text that allows you to preview how the voice will sound. You can also adjust settings like loudness, quality, and guidance scale. The guidance scale affects creativity. A lower scale results in a more creative AI, while a higher scale sticks closely to your prompt. We'll leave everything as it is and click Generate Voice. You'll be presented with 3 options. Listen to all of them and pick your favorite. For instance, if the first option appeals to you, select it. Let's name it Pirate Voice, since it's a pirate-themed voice in English. You have the option to add labels if desired or remove them if unnecessary. Remember to save your new voice. You'll now see it in your personal library. If you're keen on crafting a unique voice, consider Instant Voice Clone. With this, you can upload or record your audio to duplicate your voice. However, due to minimal recording requirements, the result might not be as realistic as the professional version. Since we already have this option, let's move on to the next one, professional voice clone. This method provides a highly realistic digital replica of your voice. You'll need at least 30 minutes of clean audio for the process. The process takes a little time, around 5 minutes, but it results in an impressively realistic voice you can use on social media. We often use it in our courses. While we can't create another voice right now, the process is straightforward. Give it a try, create your voices, and I'll catch you in the next lesson.
In this video, we will talk about integrating AI voices into various projects. So we will go through the most popular use cases of AI voices. Right now, it's the era of AI revolution, and AI voices definitely can be a game changer in many different cases for your business and your projects. So let's dive in. If we talk about the lesson objectives, we will talk about how to recognize core features to understand 11 Labs voice AI capabilities. We will map use cases, identify optimal applications for AI voices, plan integrations, learn implementation basics across platforms, and of course, build confidently, apply best practices for quality results. So what is 11 Labs? It's a great tool that gives you a lot of AI voice technology capabilities. It's a leading platform that gives you text-to-speech. It's ultra-realistic voice generation from text input. Speech-to-speech. It's voice conversion while preserving emotion. Voice cloning. Create custom voices from audio samples. And of course, it's about multilingual approach. You can support for 30 plus languages with native quality. Why AI voices? It's about unmatched realism. You have human-like intonation, natural emotional range, contextual understanding. Of course, it's about operational benefits. Rapid production, consistent quality, low cost versus studio. And it's about scaling ability. Instant multilingual, unlimited iterations, and global deployment. You have platform and SDK overview, REST API endpoints, core services via HTTP request, Python SDK, seamless integration for ML projects, JavaScript SDK, web and nose application. And of course, it's about high-speed performance from 200 to 500 milliseconds latency for real-time use. If we'll talk about the quick start workflow, you need just to sign up, create account and verify email, get API key, generate authentical credentials, post requests, send text with voice parameters, and receive audio. It's download MP3 or stream response. So let's go through the most popular and most relevant use cases. Use case number one is video voiceovers. You need to go through the basic process of script preparation, where you optimize text for natural speech flow, voice selection, where you need to match brand tone and target audience, localization, generate multiple language versions, and auto-sync. Align audio with video timing makers. If we talk about our experience, we produce a lot of content in Ukrainian, in English, and right now we have approach in translating our courses in different languages. 11 Labs gives a great opportunity to do it fast and really in high quality. So this use case is pretty actual for content creator, marketers, e-commerce which operates globally, and any global business which needs adopting their content for global audience. The next use case is audiobooks and podcasts. Here you have pretty similar logic, so you have content that you can create and the content that you can translate. You are going through the text processing, about format manuscript for optional reading, voice consistency is maintained character voice profiles, SISML poses, natural pacing and dramatic effect. And of course, it's about chapter batching process in segments for efficiency. Right now, I'm in the process of creating of my AI book. I already have it in one language. I want to translate it. And of course, audiobooks option and creating podcast option is pretty actual for me. So I'm happy to share this use case with you too. Use case number 3 is conversational AI. Here we have a great ability of using AI agents. Definitely you already tried to communicate with chatbots and you understand that it can be customer support, sales agent, marketing agent, etc. But what if this agent can talk to you? And what if it can talk to you with the voice of people you already know? So this is a great and really important business capability when bots start talking to you. You have user input from which you need to start. It's voice or text query received. After that, we are going through the processing. You need to generate contextual response, voice streaming, begin audio before completion. And the next stage is continuous dialogue, where you need to maintain conversational context. Use case number 4 here will be game characters. Definitely, if you are in game dev, you need to create characters, you need to give them their personality, their voice, and it's always challenging. So you have the dynamic dialogue, where you procedurally generated lines, context-aware responses, and player name integration. It's pretty easy to make emotion switching from multiple emotion states, seamless transitions, and reaction to game events. With all technical consideration, audio caching strategies, memory footprint optimization, and offline fallback options. Use case number 5, it's about accessibility. You are moving through the screen readers, expressive content interpretation. Dyslexia support. You can give custom voices for learning differences. It can be cognitive processing, pace adjustment for comprehension. And definitely it can be personalization. With familiar voices, reduce cognitive load. One of my favorite use cases is e-learning. And the guy who is both in marketing and the e-learning field, here we have the most powerful possibilities. I can voice everywhere with my AI features from 11 Labs. So instructor voice cloning, it's about maintain technical consistency. When you still sounding like the same Anton or Julia, and you have this consistency. It's really crucial if we talk about the challenges we have right now with AI voices. The next stage is multilingual courses. Here we can have possibility to scale content across languages. Content updates. You can easily refresh outdated material. And the next stage is about learning analytics, track engagement with voice content. Use case number 7, it's IVR or telephony. Here we have a huge amount of practical implementation in any business which needs telephony and call. So you have customer experience, it's natural interactions that increase satisfaction. You have 8K Hz optimization, format for telephone audio quality. Prosody control, appropriate pacing and intonation. And it's always available, so you have consistent service at any hour. Use case number 8, it's dubbing and localizations. With auto-alignment, you match original timing, preserve emotional beats, sync with visual cues. One-click language shift gives you possibility to retain voice characteristics, maintain accent authenticity, and adjust for cultural context. Production benefits, 90% time reduction, simultaneous language releases, and consistent quality across markets. If we talk about the basic pricing, you can find it on the 11 Labs website and try to implement in your business unit economy and understand how to implement it better. This is actual pricing for this year, but definitely you can find the actual one on the link that you will find in additional materials to this lesson. Let's go through the best practices of implementing AI voices. The first is SSML implementation, when you control pauses, emphases, and pronunciation. Optimal chunk size, 2-3 paragraphs per request. Robust error handling, when you implement retry logic with backoff. Audio caching, store generated audio to reduce cost. And version pinning, a log API version for consistency. If we go through the voice cloning deep dive, we need to go through the audio collection, 30-second samples for instant cloning, 5+ minutes of professional quality, audio processing, click background noise, normalize volume levels, voice model creation, URL encoding, and voice features, a distinctive characteristic extension, and go through the legal requirements. One of the most important questions that I already have heard from my big clients, from pharmaceutical world, banks, etc., as it's about ethical and compliance guardrails. You need to go through the content policy. No harmful content generation, prohibited use categories, term of service enforcement. You need to go through the voice protection, inaudible watermarking, voice model access controls, impersonation prevention. And of course, we need to work with compliance framework. It's GDPR voice data handling or CCPA consent mechanism. Industry-specific regulations also need to be required. When you use AI ethically, your business process is more smooth and more predictable. Let's go through the few mini case studies, and you can find a lot of them already online. It's about 127% YouTube channel growth. The viewer retention increased after multilingual AI voiceovers. 85% audiobook production time. Reduction in production timeline for publishers. 58K indie game voice budget savings while expanding character dialogue by 3x. So you see that AI voices already give predictable results for businesses.
Hello and welcome to this lesson. Today we'll be diving into creating multilingual voices for a variety of purposes. Whether for social media, audiobooks, or any other needs, 11 Labs has an extensive library to help us get started with multilingual voices. Once you're on the voices page, you'll notice that you can see the language of each voice. There's also a handy filter option to help you sort through them. For instance, in the collection section, you can browse voices by language. Let's take a look at Spanish voices as an example. You'll find a wide array of Spanish voices perfect for your projects, whether they're for social media, audiobooks, storytelling, or educational content. The selection is quite diverse, ensuring you can find something that suits your needs. Now, if you're looking for a truly unique voice in Spanish, 11 Labs allows us to create one from scratch. It's a straightforward process, so let's go ahead and explore how to do that. To start, navigate to My Voices. We'll follow a similar process to when we created a voice previously. Head over to Voice Design, where you'll find a prompt. You can either randomize it until you find something appealing or craft your own description. If you choose to write your own, describe how you want the voice to sound. Alternatively, you can ask ChatGPT for assistance. For example, I requested ChatGPT to help create a Spanish voice prompt and provide some text for it. Here's what I ended up with. The prompt I received was for a deep, gravelly Spanish voice with a mature tone, hints of a working class background, world-weary but wise. It suggests a slow, deliberate cadence and carries emotional weight with a slightly cynical undertone. This detailed prompt is perfect for crafting a unique voice. Since the provided text was in English, we need to switch it to Spanish. If the text is too short, we can simply extend it a bit to better suit our needs. I utilized ChatGPT for the Spanish text because I'm not fluent in the language but still want to create a Spanish voice. I copied the text provided by ChatGPT to see how the voice sounds. Now here's the text and the corresponding voice. In the settings, you have options to tweak the loudness, quality, and guidance scale. I'll make some adjustments accordingly. Remember that The longer the prompt, the lower the guidance scale should be. Let's keep it at that level and generate the voice. After generating, you'll get 3 voice options. It's important to listen to all of them and select the one you prefer. For me, the first one sounds good, so I'll go with that. Let's give it a name. We'll call it Spanish voice and make sure to set the language to Spanish since that's the voice we're working with. You can also add labels such as accent or gender. For instance, I've labeled it as male, but am unsure about the accent, so I'll leave that out. Our description is now complete. Click Save Voice, and there you have it. Your voice is ready to use. To locate it, head over to the personal section. Now, let's put it to use. Navigate to text-to-speech, input the text we used earlier, and select our newly created Spanish voice. Here, select the 11 multilingual model. Additionally, you can adjust speed, stability, similarity, and style exaggeration if needed. For now, let's generate the speech and see how it sounds.
A veces, la vida no te da respuestas. Solo te lanza al polvo, te rompe un poco por dentro y te obliga a seguir caminando con las cicatrices como recuerdo de todo lo que has sobrevivido.
Personally, I think it sounds great. If there are any Spanish speakers or students watching, feel free to share your thoughts in the Q&A section. Does it sound natural to you? Would you consider using this voice? This is one way to create voices in various languages as needed. You also have the option to adjust or use the ones already available from 11 Labs instead of creating a new one. But if a unique voice is what you desire, creating one here is a quick process, just as we've demonstrated. Thank you for joining me in this lesson. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's lesson. We're diving into the world of voice tone and directing. When creating AI voices, it's crucial to ensure that the voice you choose complements and sounds great with the provided text. To help with this, 11 Labs offers toggles you can adjust. I'll also share some general tips on enhancing your voice quality. Let's start by navigating to the text-to-speech option. We'll use an example provided by 11 Labs. You can select whichever you prefer. For instance, I'm looking to direct a dramatic movie scene, and here's the text I picked. When you select an example, a voice is already provided. However, what's important is selecting a voice that harmonizes well with the text. For instance, if we're narrating a dramatic movie scene, we shouldn't choose a voice like Mouse. That just wouldn't fit. In general, take a voice like Casper Spuds Oxley. There are labels provided indicating he is suited for audiences interested in tall tales and fun adventures. If you're aiming for a dramatic effect, Casper's voice won't be suitable as it might sound unnatural. You can either use your own voice or find another that resonates with you. Let's listen to this voice. Alice, for example, which is designed for news, making it unsuitable here. However, voices like Bill, known for narration, or Brian with a deep tone might be more appropriate. These voices align better with our text, so we'll choose one of them. You can further adjust by tweaking the tone and speed settings. The speed setting determines how quickly the voice and audio will play. I usually keep it at 1, but sometimes lower it to 0.90 for a slower, more deliberate sound. And speaking of slow, let's talk about stability. What does stability mean? The stability setting ensures the voice remains consistent between regenerations, making it sound more uniform. However, too much stability can make it sound monotonous. So if you want a more lifelike audio experience, consider lowering it. For instance, if you have stability set at 50%, reducing it to 40% might bring out more nuance. Let's adjust it to 45%. Next, we have similarity settings. Increasing similarity enhances voice clarity and aligns it with the target speaker. But be cautious. Very high values might introduce artifacts. Experiment with it to see what you like. We'll keep ours at 75% for now. Then there's style exaggeration. Currently, it's set to none. If you want a more exaggerated style, you'll need to increase the values, but beware, it might affect stability. If set, say, at 5%, it adds a bit more flair, but might take slightly longer to process. Similarly, using speaker boost enhances the similarity of the synthesized speech, but it might require more processing time. Now that our settings are ready, let's generate the speech.
You said you'd always be there for me, but when the chips were down, when I looked over my shoulder, where were you? This city chewed me up, and you watched, sipping on your half-calf latte.
And that's how it works. Feel free to experiment on your own, and I'll catch you in the next lesson.
AI tools streamline podcast production by automating audio cleanup, ensuring consistent quality, and reducing tedious editing tasks. These tools enhance creativity by overcoming technical barriers, allowing creators to focus on content rather than process. Embrace AI to transform chaotic workflows into efficient, high-quality production pipelines. Manual audio cleanup consumes hours, leading to inconsistent episode quality. Tedious waveform editing and slow turnaround times hinder efficiency. Technical barriers often stifle creativity, making it challenging to maintain a consistent production standard. Addressing these issues is crucial for a streamlined, high-quality podcasting process. Define your audience by pinpointing their needs and challenges. Identify the change you aim to inspire, ensuring listeners experience a transformation. Establish urgency by clarifying why this message is crucial now. Craft an editorial spine outlining your promise, supporting proof, and story arc, guiding all production decisions. Ensure a quiet, consistent environment with predictable acoustics for quality capture. Use stable microphone placement, pop filters, and headphones to prevent audio bleed. For remote interviews, employ double-ender recording to maintain quality. Begin with a pre-roll warm-up and capture room tone for effective post-production cleanup. AI-powered speech enhancement revolutionizes audio editing by isolating speech from noise, boosting clarity, and controlling reflections. This process transforms recordings into broadcast-quality dialogue efficiently. Set enhancement strengths conservatively to maintain natural sound. Clean tracks are auto-transcribed, shifting focus from technical editing to creative storytelling. Text-based editing revolutionizes audio production by allowing intuitive edits. Remove errors by deleting text, reorder by moving paragraphs, and insert pauses to highlight key moments. Corrections can be made with targeted overdubs using live or approved host voices, ensuring an audit trail. This shifts focus from technical tasks to creative storytelling, enhancing narrative flow. Structural navigation enhances listener engagement. A cold open hooks with a vivid promise, followed by a musical sting. Context resets clarify listener gains swiftly. Proof sections use bridge lines to maintain momentum. Sonic navigation employs quiet beds and motifs to mark boundaries, ensuring transitions serve the story's momentum, using transcripts as maps for pacing. Intelligent leveling ensures consistent speaker volumes, enhancing seamless listening. Noise reduction eliminates background hum without compromising voice quality. Adhering to loudness standards prevents volume adjustments between episodes. Universal translation guarantees the mix remains clear across all devices, from laptop speakers to smart speakers, ensuring a fatigue-free experience. Every recording session transforms into multiple discovery surfaces. Human-reviewed transcripts with speaker labels accompany audio, while show notes summarize key ideas with accurate links. Chapter markers allow quick navigation. Social media clips with captions cater to silent autoplay. Voice translation extends reach, preserving host cadence and pronunciation norms. Governance ensures consent and transparency, maintaining audience trust. AI streamlines podcast production, transforming raw interviews into polished episodes with a tight focused narrative. This single-loop workflow enhances story pacing and audience connection, allowing podcasters to concentrate on creativity. The result is more accessible, consistent content that prioritizes authentic audience engagement, delivering studio-quality results from the start. In today's practical lesson, we're going to discuss how to create an AI voice for your project. Personally, I like to use ChatGPT to generate a speech. As you can see, it's quite straightforward. Simply request the speech you want, then copy it and head over to 11 Labs. Once there, paste the text into the asking window and generate the speech. Good morning, everyone. Now you have a variety of voices to choose from. Of course, you can opt to use your own voice. Once you've selected a voice, you can add it to your video. The video we created in our previous lesson. I believe that adding your voice to your project is an excellent way to promote it. So start creating your voice right now. I hope that this lesson has been helpful and easy to follow. See you in the next one. Hello and welcome to this lesson on using Claude to write blog posts, articles, and website content. High-quality written content is crucial for engaging audiences, improving SEO, and establishing your authority in any field. In this session, I'll show you how to use Claude to generate compelling, well-structured content for different platforms. Let's start with blog posts. If you're looking to create an informative and engaging piece, you can try a detailed prompt like this. Write a 1,000-word blog post on the benefits of mindfulness meditation. Start with an engaging introduction that highlights the rise in popularity of mindfulness. Include 3 key benefits with supporting research or examples, and conclude with practical tips for beginners. Claude will generate a well-structured article that provides value to readers. Once the content is ready, you can easily copy the text or download it as a file using the buttons in the lower right corner. Now let's say you need a more in-depth research-backed article. A great way to achieve this is by using a prompt like create a detailed article on the impact of AI in digital marketing. Break down how AI is used in personalized recommendations, customer service chatbots, and data analysis. Include recent statistics and real-world examples. This will help you create a comprehensive, up-to-date article that's perfect for business professionals and industry experts. For e-commerce websites, well-crafted product descriptions are essential. You can generate a compelling one with a prompt like this. Write a compelling product description for a wireless noise-canceling headphone. Highlight its key features like battery life, sound quality, and comfort. Use persuasive language and include a call to action at the end. This approach ensures that your descriptions not only inform, but also persuade potential buyers to make a purchase. If you're working on a landing page, you'll want content that is concise, persuasive, and conversion-focused. A useful prompt would be write SEO-friendly content for a fitness coaching service landing page. Start with a catchy headline, followed by a brief service overview, key benefits, testimonials, and a call to action inviting visitors to book a free consultation. With this, Claude will generate high-impact copy that turns website visitors into clients. Next, let's look at social media content. If you need engaging captions, try generate 3 engaging Instagram captions for a sustainable fashion brand's new eco-friendly collection. Include hashtags and encourage followers to share their thoughts. This will give you scroll-stopping captions that boost engagement and interaction on social media. Finally, let's talk about brand storytelling. If you're crafting an About Us page, a great prompt would be write an About Us page for a small artisan bakery. Share the story of how the bakery started, highlight the use of local ingredients, and convey the company's passion for quality and community. This will help create a warm and personal connection with your audience, making your brand feel more relatable and authentic. As you can see, Claude can generate content for a variety of purposes. The key to getting the best results is to be as specific as possible with your prompts. The more details you provide, the more tailored and effective the content will be. That's all for this lesson. Give these prompts a try and see how Claude can enhance your content creation process. Let me know if you have any questions. Welcome to this lesson on enhancing creativity with Claude's AI-generated content. Whether you're brainstorming new ideas or refining your creative projects, Claude can help you generate unique and innovative content. In this session, we'll explore how to use Claude to unlock your creativity across various formats. Let's start by discussing brainstorming. When you need fresh niche content ideas, you can ask Claude to generate them for you. For example, you could prompt Claude with generate 10 blog post ideas for a travel website focused on eco-friendly destination. This will help you come up with unique relevant ideas for your next project. It's a great way to kickstart your creativity when you're feeling stuck. Next, let's look at storytelling. Claude is excellent at helping you craft engaging narratives. For instance, you can prompt Claude to write a short story introduction about a futuristic city where humans and AI coexist peacefully. This will give you a vivid, imaginative start to your creative writing project, providing a rich setting to build upon. Now, let's turn to visual content. Descriptions for images can really make a difference in your content's engagement, and Claude can help with that too. If you're working on an Instagram post, for example, you could ask Claude to describe a modern coffee shop interior with large windows, minimalist decor, and plans for an Instagram post. This will give you a detailed and inspiring description to pair with your visuals, making your content more captivating. For those working on poetry or lyrics, Claude can assist in generating expressive and original text. You could prompt it with, write a 4-line poem about the beauty of autumn. This will give you a creative and evocative piece to include in your artistic projects. Claude is a powerful tool for sparking creativity and enhancing your content across various formats. Don't hesitate to experiment with these prompts to bring your ideas to life and create engaging original content. Let me know if you have any questions.
In today's lesson, we'll learn how to use ChatGPT to write engaging and impactful text for social media. From captions to posts, crafting the perfect message can boost engagement and build your brand presence. Let's dive into some prompts that will elevate your social media content. Let's go here and try some prompt like this. So let's go through the basic idea. Here we have the first version of the post. It has emojis, it has hashtags, so it definitely can be the first test. These prompts helps you create an emotional connections with your audience, drawing them into your brand atmosphere. The next stage is try to create the Facebook post, so we can go there and try to use it in the next field. So we are adding it here. We can sell the alert. Also all emojis, listings, etc. They are used here. You can engage your audience by highlighting a time-sensitive offer while showcasing the value of your product or service. The next prompt that will go there more about how to resonate the content to your audience. So let's try this one for LinkedIn. And here we have the official announcement. I have my own MyGPT, which helps me to just write any text. And it's definitely not a bad one. If you like the prompts and the results, don't forget to implement them in your own MyGPT, because it will be a game changer in all your activities. For example, if you want to announce something important, you want to tell something about your activities that you got, new results, such MyGPTs will be game changer in the content creator. So you see that we are still providing LinkedIn results, ideas. So the first idea, the second idea, we have a lot of ideas that we can implement here. And as I mentioned previously, if you don't like any of them, you can give more details, you can re-edit results, you can ask ChatGPT to add some specific tone of voice if it's needed, etc. In my case, I often use my personal LinkedIn helper. For example, I want to tell about some achievement on Udemy, how many students we have, for example, and I can just give the basic idea what I want to write a LinkedIn post, and after that it will create LinkedIn post in American English with all bureaucratical and cancelable language that is often used on LinkedIn. So you see that it's celebrating what's behind the success, etc. So it's pretty good in the basic creation. If you use the paid version of ChatGPT, you can also ask to create an image for this post. So we can ask to create an image and wait a little bit, and you will see that just in a few minutes we will get the picture for the post. So it also can work like this. Let's see how it will work for us. Yeah, it's as usual hallucination with the numbers, so are not 800,000 but 80,000 students. But here is the right digit. So as you see, this product ensures your content resonates with a professional audience, boosting credibility and engagement. By using ChatGPT, you can generate creative and tailored social media content in no time. Remember to personalize the outputs to match your brand's voice and tone. I will see you in the next lesson. In this video, we'll talk about the speech-to-text function in ChatGPT. Honestly, mostly I use it from the mobile phone, because when you are driving or when you are on run or when you are with kids, definitely it's pretty useful to get some summarization or information. But if we have a quick request here, we also can do it. And here we have two options, dictate and use voice mode. We will try the dictate and we will ask ChatGPT to build us a table, for example, with Microsoft revenue for 10 years. Let's do it. Build the table with the Microsoft revenue for the last 10 years. So as you see, the dictation works perfect. We can try this prompt and just in few seconds we will get the detailed information about the Microsoft revenue in few years. For what it can be useful, sometimes you can try to summarize really big recordings like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It will not be so fast. It depends on your connection speed. But if you want to get audio and transform it to the text format, it's also possible. You can try it with the small files, just uploading these files, adding as files, and transcribe it. It also works well. For the big files, half an hour, 1 hour and more, it's definitely not so good. It will be buggy. You will get a lot of errors, and my recommendations, you can try and test it with the small files, but definitely not for the big files. Please share what is your experience of using voice mode and dictation in the Q&A session, and I will see you in the next video.
In this lesson, we will discuss content creation. But before we delve into that, it's essential to create a content strategy. Starting with a content strategy will simplify your project, and it will be based on your brand essence, which includes core values. The strategy also includes content and community stories, suggestions for coffee and menu items, and an inspiration hub. We also have a platform strategy for Instagram, which could be your primary platform, and we recommend posting 4 or 5 times per week. Fields for stories and reels are available, and the content mix can include lifestyle, products, and community. TikTok is another platform to consider for growth, and we suggest posting there 3 to 4 times per week. On Facebook, you can focus on community building, event announcements, longer community stories, weekly specials, and customer testimonials. Working with your Google business profile is also crucial, and we have a content strategy laid out for the first 2 months. This includes introducing the space, meeting the barista, customer stories, and covering the first event. User-generated content is vital for growing your brand. You should create a branded hashtag and encourage your customers to use it. Interactive content like quizzes and Q&A sessions are also recommended. Community engagement is another important aspect. You should respond to comments, collaborate with other brands, and maintain a consistent visual identity and tone of voice. A weekly content calendar template and success metrics, such as tracking monthly Instagram foot traffic correlation, user-generated content submissions, event attendance, and Google reviews and ratings are also part of the strategy. Your goals for the first 6 months should include reaching 2,000 Instagram followers, an average engagement rate of 8 to 12%, generating 50 plus pieces of user-generated content, hosting 6 successful community events, and achieving a 4.5 plus star rating on Google. Quick win ideas include launching week campaigns, loyalty loops, collaboration series, signature drinks, and naming morning retail. Finally, we have some content creation tips. We encourage you to create content for Instagram. Please be patient as we are currently working on a screencast. Here, you can see that we have various elements such as meeting points, a cafe, and an Instagram content calendar for 30 days. We also have a week-long welcome grant, various concepts, and everything needed for your first Instagram feed post. This post can be seen overhead, styled beautifully with art. We also recommend using hashtags. It's important to engage with the audience, so consider asking questions in your posts. For days 3, 4, 5, and the following days, we have different concepts and suggestions for you. Feel free to use these or add your own personal touch. This high-quality content creation guide will help you in your project. As you can see, we have a solid concept for the first month. We hope this lesson will be helpful for you. Take note that we now have content for all weeks. This includes 15 reels, 15 feed posts, and some suggestions on how you can execute them. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.
To achieve excellence in AI-assisted work, focus on practical takeaways. Streamline production without sacrificing authenticity, ensure consistent quality across projects, and foster continuous learning. These habits enhance efficiency and predictability, allowing for seamless transitions between episodes and assets, ultimately leading to compounded growth and success. Clarity is the bedrock of excellence. Begin with a concise intent paragraph, defining the audience, desired change, and success indicator. This spine guides scripts, edits, and posts. When disagreements arise, evaluate decisions against clarity, credibility, and action. If it enhances these, it's craft. If not, it's overhead. Strategic briefs must clearly define the audience, problem, promise, proof, and next action. Incorporating voice and visual guidelines ensures brand consistency. This structure enables first drafts to align with brand messaging, shifting reviews from basic checks to story refinement, and significantly reducing revision time, enhancing efficiency and effectiveness. Quality systems ensure speed doesn't devolve into chaos. Audio standards include predictable capture, conservative enhancement, and loudness normalization. Visuals must be readable quickly with protected space and consistent design. Copy should use concrete language, provide clear proof, and maintain a consistent voice. These standards make quality the norm, not an exception. Accessibility enhances content reach and usability. Transcripts with speaker labels, accurate captions, and clean alt text are essential. Use chapter markers for long-form content and summaries that highlight outcomes. Titles should be straightforward. These elements transform content into multiple entry points, improving discoverability and engagement across platforms. Purposeful variation in AI-driven content creation involves altering one meaningful element at a time, such as headline, angle, or visual framing. Each change should be linked to a predicted outcome for a specific audience. Retain successful variations as reusable patterns, discarding others to ensure continuous improvement and learning in creative processes. Predefine success by aligning signals with asset types, like attention for videos or click-throughs for feeds. Integrate these with business metrics such as acquisition cost and retention uplift. Establish a learning loop by comparing outcomes to hypotheses, capturing changes and refining prompts, transforming creative intuition into a teachable method. Integrate governance within workflows to balance speed and safety. Ensure explicit revocable consent for voice cloning and translation, with change logs for corrections. Keep sensitive data within governed spaces using lightweight but effective approvals. Adopt a simple file management convention, project, concept, size, format, language, version, so assets are easily accessible to all team members. AI accelerates by eliminating blank page time, proposing drafts, and standardizing content. It translates, summarizes, and highlights performance patterns. Humans focus on story development, ethical decisions, and maintaining tone and authenticity.
The aim is not to automate creativity, but to free up time for meaningful work. Weekly assess creative fatigue and format gaps to ensure alignment with briefs. Monthly integrate learnings into prompts and templates, refining what succeeds. Quarterly analyze unit economics and channel performance to adjust strategies. This sustainable cadence maintains system integrity, avoiding burnout from unsustainable heroic sprints. Capture working prompts, visual patterns, and process improvements at each project's end. Store these insights for future use. As the library of effective patterns expands, project ramp time decreases, confidence increases, and each lesson compounds in value. The management system promise transforms AI into a robust management tool for creative work. It ensures momentum with fewer surprises, elevates baseline performance, and aligns intent with impact. Projects start with clear intent, maintain quality through standards, and end by enhancing collective knowledge and capability. Establish a 30, 60, 90-day operating cadence to transform your completed project into a reliable pipeline. This systematic approach ensures consistent output and maximizes momentum. By setting clear milestones and maintaining a disciplined schedule, you can convert creative achievements into sustained success, driving ongoing engagement and growth. Establish a reliable workflow to ensure consistency and audience trust. Start with research and outlining, followed by a recording session with a consistent setup. Enhance and edit for optimal flow, then produce text-based content like transcripts. Implement technical standards for quality control before publication and distribution. Create a master checklist and content buffer for seamless operations. Establishing technical standards is crucial for consistent quality. Prioritize loudness normalization, targeting approximately 16 loudness units, full scale and true peaks no higher than 1 decibels relative to full scale. Adhering to platform-specific guidelines like Apple's ensures a seamless listener experience across devices. These benchmarks eliminate inconsistency, making quality a default expectation, not a debate. Ensure seamless publishing by validating all elements before launch. Test RSS feeds, verify cover art sizing, and check metadata accuracy. Follow platform-specific guidelines for Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Maintain a current one-page checklist for efficient, confident publishing, eliminating unnecessary delays and enhancing operational speed. Systematic reflection is crucial for continuous improvement. Schedule regular reflection sessions using varied formats like journals or group debriefs. Focus on identifying successful elements, recognizing friction points, and defining specific adjustments. Document insights in accessible formats to ensure learnings are captured and shared effectively, fostering a culture of growth and adaptation. Leverage AI to streamline tasks like audio cleanup, transcript generation, and social media clip suggestions. Preserve human judgment for editorial decisions, tone consistency, and creative direction. AI provides structured drafts, saving time while humans ensure authenticity and accuracy. This balance enhances productivity without compromising your unique voice. Effective measurement aligns each asset with its purpose. For short clips, track attention and completion rates. For feed posts, monitor click-through and engagement. For long-form episodes, analyze listen duration and retention. Use insights from each cycle to refine prompts and templates, enhancing future production systematically. Perceived quality in audio content relies on consistent loudness and dynamics. Conducting audio health checks ensures volume consistency, preventing listeners from adjusting controls. Control dynamic range to avoid startling level jumps in varied environments. Normalize audio files pre-release to maintain evenness. Consistency in technical quality allows audiences to focus on the message, enhancing overall listener experience. Establish weekly rhythms with a consistent planning slot to maintain momentum. Review content pipelines, ensure technical compliance, and coordinate team check-ins. Monthly, integrate small improvements like updated prompt libraries and refined export presets. Focus on durable commitments to enhance team capability, avoiding reliance on memory or individual effort. Standardize effective practices to transform creative volatility into steady improvement. Establish a 30-day foundation with locked workflows and technical standards. Refine in 60 days by optimizing processes and integrating AI tools. Scale in 90 days with systematic reflection and audio health checks. This systematic excellence ensures predictable, sustainable success. Establish a 30, 60, 90-day operating cadence to transform your completed project into a reliable pipeline. This systematic approach ensures consistent output and maximizes momentum. By setting clear milestones and maintaining a disciplined schedule, you can convert creative achievements into sustained success, driving ongoing engagement and growth. Establish a reliable workflow to ensure consistency and audience trust. Start with research and outlining, followed by a recording session with a consistent setup. Enhance and edit for optimal flow, then produce text-based content like transcripts. Implement technical standards for quality control before publication and distribution. Create a master checklist and content buffer for seamless operations. Establishing technical standards is crucial for consistent quality. Prioritize loudness normalization, targeting approximately 16 loudness units, full scale and true peaks no higher than 1 decibels relative to full scale. Adhering to platform-specific guidelines like Apple's ensures a seamless listener experience across devices. These benchmarks eliminate inconsistency, making quality a default expectation, not a debate. Ensure seamless publishing by validating all elements before launch. Test RSS feeds, verify cover art sizing, and check metadata accuracy. Follow platform-specific guidelines for Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Maintain a current one-page checklist for efficient, confident publishing, eliminating unnecessary delays and enhancing operational speed. Systematic reflection is crucial for continuous improvement. Schedule regular reflection sessions using varied formats like journals or group debriefs. Focus on identifying successful elements, recognizing friction points, and defining specific adjustments. Document insights in accessible formats to ensure learnings are captured and shared effectively, fostering a culture of growth and adaptation. Leverage AI to streamline tasks like audio cleanup, transcript generation, and social media clip suggestions. Preserve human judgment for editorial decisions on consistency and creative direction. AI provides structured drafts, saving time while humans ensure authenticity and accuracy. This balance enhances productivity without compromising your unique voice. Effective measurement aligns each asset with its purpose. For short clips, track attention and completion rates. For feed posts, monitor click-through and engagement. For long-form episodes, analyze listen duration and retention. Use insights from each cycle to refine prompts and templates, enhancing future production systematically. Perceived quality in audio content relies on consistent loudness and dynamics. Conducting audio health checks ensures volume consistency, preventing listeners from adjusting controls. Control dynamic range to avoid startling level jumps in varied environments. Normalize audio files pre-release to maintain evenness. Consistency in technical quality allows audiences to focus on the message, enhancing overall listener experience. Establish weekly rhythms with a consistent planning slot to maintain momentum. Review content pipelines, ensure technical compliance, and coordinate team check-ins. Monthly, integrate small improvements like updated prompt libraries and refined export presets. Focus on durable commitments to enhance team capability, avoiding reliance on memory or individual effort. Standardize effective practices to transform creative volatility into steady improvement. Establish a 30-day foundation with locked workflows and technical standards. Refine in 60 days by optimizing processes and integrating AI tools. Scale in 90 days with systematic reflection and audio health checks. This systematic excellence ensures predictable, sustainable success.
Thank you for your interest in leaving a review for my course. It will not require much time on your end, but each review provides valuable information to me and my team. Here's what you need to do.